Do you think it is possible for Song Weilong to secretly harbor feelings for Zhao Jinmai? Or is all this just the public imagination that goes too far? Why does every small interaction they immediately make a timeline exciting? And most interestingly, why do haters seem to panic the most? In this video, we will discuss the signals that make netizens speculate, the fandom's reaction to the heat, and what is really going on behind the scenes. So make sure you watch until the end, because the small details might change your perspective. Zhao Jinmai and Song Weilong's names have been swirling around so quickly in the entertainment world lately, not just because of their latest acting projects or impressive career achievements, but because of something much more subtle, but feels much more shaking. Small signals that make the public wonder, is there a growing sense between the two? The question sounds simple, even cliché, but when two young figures with a large fan base show an unusual closeness, the echoes of his speculation can become enormous. It all started from an interaction that seemed ordinary to ordinary people. A slightly longer gaze, a smile that was held back as if to hold a small secret, the movements of the body that were unconsciously approaching each other. In the entertainment world, such a small detail can turn into fuel for burning rumors, especially when the camera captures these moments and spreads them in a matter of seconds all over the internet. Observant netizens began compiling video clips, comparing body language, and even slowing down scenes to ascertain if there were really different vibes between them. Zhao Jinmai is known as a young actress with a gentle yet assertive aura. Since a young age, he has built a reputation as a serious and dedicated performer. His innocent-looking face often makes the public forget that behind his calm expression there is an extraordinary firmness and professionalism. Meanwhile, Song Weilong brought a different image. With his tall posture, captivating visuals, and strong charisma, he is often the center of attention before he even says a word. The combination of the two in one frame is enough to make fans thrill, especially when their interaction feels natural and warm. Interestingly, the reaction that emerged did not only come from fans who supported the possibility of the relationship. In fact, some of the parties who have often criticized Zhao Jinmai seem the most worried. There are interesting psychological dynamics here. When a female public figure is associated with a popular actor who has a protective fan base, the narrative that emerges is often complex. Support can turn into anxiety, and anxiety can develop into rejection. Some haters seem to panic because of the possibility that this relationship could change the public's perception of Zhao Jinmai, giving her greater spotlight as well as wider sympathy. Their every appearance together is now analyzed with an almost academic intensity. The way Song Weilong turned his head when Zhao Jinmai spoke, how Zhao Jinmai laughed when he heard a certain joke, until the distance between them standing on the stage became the subject of a long discussion. Some say it's all natural as a professional coworker. There are also those who believe that body language never lies. When two people look too comfortable, too synchronous, too harmonious, the public begins to smell something deeper than just project cooperation. This phenomenon shows how thin the line between reality and perception is in the entertainment industry. One small gesture can turn into a love code in the eyes of fans. A social media post with an ambiguous caption can be considered a hidden message. Even songs that play in the background of the video are not spared interpretation. In a fast-paced digital ecosystem, narratives can be formed before facts have time to speak. But behind all that speculation, there is a human side that is often forgotten. Zhao Jinmai and Song Weilong are two young individuals who grow up under the spotlight of the camera. Their every step is recorded, every expression dissected, every interaction framed in multiple points of view. If there is indeed a growing feeling, the journey is certainly not simple. Pressure from fans, public expectations, and risks to professional image are factors that must be considered. Even if nothing happens, Rumors that have already grown up can still affect their work dynamics and social relationships. For some fans, this possibility of closeness feels like a romance story born from the screen becomes real. There is hope, there is imagination, there is a desire to see two figures who are considered compatible find happiness together. For others, especially those who feel possessive of their idols, the rumors can trigger discomfort. They are afraid of losing the illusion of exclusive closeness that has been built in the relationship between celebrities and fans. What makes this situation even more interesting is the consistency of chemistry displayed by the two. Not just a coincidental moment, but a series of interactions that felt harmonious. That synchronization is difficult to fake in the long run. The camera may be able to engineer the angles, but natural vibrations often appear unintentionally. That's where the public begins to be torn between skepticism and belief. Amid the frenzy of speculation, there has been no official confirmation from either side. This silence actually strengthens the mystery. In the world of entertainment, silence can be a strategy. It can also be a form of protection. Without a clear statement, the room for interpretation remains wide open. The entertainment media continues to raise the issue. Fan accounts continue to update their analysis, and the conversation on online forums does not subside. Is it true that there is an unspoken confession? Or is all this just a reflection of public expectations that go too far? The question hangs over, creating an atmosphere of curiosity that is hard to ignore. Meanwhile, Zhao Jinmai and Weilong continued their professional activities, attending events, undergoing interviews, and performing with a calm attitude. If one day they really confirm their relationship, maybe the cyber world will vibrate again. Support and rejection will go hand in hand, praise and criticism will go hand in hand. But if these rumors slowly fade without evidence, the story will still be remembered as one of those moments when the public was so swept away by the possibility of a romance that wasn't necessarily real. In the end, this phenomenon wasn't just about whether Weilong loved Zhao Jinmai or not. It's about how modern society builds narratives, about how collective emotions can be formed from small, seemingly trivial pieces. It's about hope, anxiety, and curiosity mixed into one on a big stage called the entertainment industry. And as long as there is no definitive answer, that question will continue to whisper between comments and posts. Could there be a love growing quietly behind the glare of lights and camera flashes? So, after seeing all the moments and signals that are circulating, do you think this really has a taste, or is it just an exaggerated coincidence? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain: when two big stars like Weilong and Zhao Jinmai are in the same frame, it is indeed difficult for the cyber world to stay calm. Write your opinion in the comments section, a supportive team or a team that is still skeptical. Don't forget to like if you like discussions like this, and subscribe so you don't miss the latest updates about the world of entertainment that is full of surprises. See you in the next video.